Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. And somebody had to say it had to be me. All right. I got to shorten that intro. This intro was getting longer. WrestleMania Backlash. WrestleMania Backlash is this Sunday. 6 matches. Only one title match, by the way. So that's let's keep that in understanding. 6 matches, only one title match. We were supposed to have 2, but we'll get to the reason why we only have 1. More than half the card is rematches. I think the other 2 matches are literally just like grudge matches. But 4 others are rematches from WrestleMania, which is fine. It's called WrestleMania Backlash, so it's cool. All right, so let's get into it. All right. Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. Well, they did it. They broke him up. Happy Corbin is now by himself. Madcap Moss is by himself. So far, Madcap Moss has been pushed about as well as you would think at this point in time. I don't really see Madcap Moss as a top superstar, but mid-card's about as good as we can get, I guess. His gimmick is the only thing that bothers me. It's like he makes bad jokes. Like, he was literally there next to Happy Corbin to make bad jokes. And he's still somewhat probably still making bad jokes, but now it's just like, oh, well, what do you call this and third? This guy, you know, because he's stupid. So it's like, okay. Listen, I said it before. I like Corbin, I do, but he needs to go back to the lone wolf. I'm telling you, if he can just get if he can just find that dark place in his mind again, just becoming a lone wolf, I'm telling you, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be here for. I'm here for it. But now I got this Happy Corbin-ish. Madcap should win. But I don't know if he will. That's probably the big thing. I don't know if he will win. So I'm kind of tossed between this match. So I'll probably say I would give it to Madcap Moss. Obviously, I would give it to him, but I don't know if that will happen. So I'm more on Happy Corbin's side here. I just throw it out. I give it to Happy Corbin. I think Happy Corbin will win. I just throw it out there because I don't know who to really pick. Because this is one of the matches where I'm being honest with you. I don't care. I don't care. Why do you expect me to care? I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. Moving on. Omos takes on Bobby Lashley. The almighty Bobby Lashley. So that match at WrestleMania pretty much went exactly as we thought. Almost dominated Bobby for most of the match. Then Bobby came back. Some clotheslines, hit a couple spears, got the win. We can probably sit here and say that's pretty much exactly what will happen on Sunday. Pretty much the same thing. I think it's the same thing that will happen. Because Bobby will win. Because if Omos wins, that means they want to do a trilogy, because it doesn't make sense for Omos to win, honestly, unless you're trying to do a trilogy and then boom. Like, unless you want Omos to win this whole entire thing, which is something I don't really know, because while you have MVP that turned his back on Lashley, went to Omos, while you have MVP as a mouthpiece, at the same time, he doesn't really do much to Omos because Omos is so damn limited in the ring as it is. 7'3", he can't do much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, what are we doing? So, I got Lashley winning, moving on, and doing something. I don't know what Lashley's going to do, but I got Lashley 2 straight, moving on. Maybe challenging for a title. I don't know. Who's the champion right now? Oh, it's Roman Reigns. Well, actually, no. Because if you're going to defend... If if the undisputed Universal title goes to both shows, then for him to challenge wouldn't, I don't think makes sense at this point in time. So let Lashley rack up a couple wins. Roman versus Lashley at some point. Let's make it happen. All right. Let's see. What other match we got? We'll make sure I got my matches right, because there's another match. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it right. All right. The phenomenal AJ Styles versus Edge. I want to dive deep into this one. But I want to dive deep into it because my thing with Edge's heel character, my problem with Edge's heel turn is that it's not bad. Like, let's be honest here. When Edge had his very first promo as a heel, what he was saying made a lot of sense. Like, Edge says, you know, he was on top. He's kind of above everybody in WWE. He's pretty much saying, you know, I am the measuring stick. You know, I'm on the mountain of, was it omnipotence? You know, he was saying that, and it makes sense because of what Edge has done in his career. So far in his career, what he's done, he can say that. But now, as you go now, the past couple of weeks, as Edge was speaking, I heard a lot of rated R superstar come from his promos. Like, he was just talking about the fans, making fun of the fans. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I thought this Edge character was supposed to be dark. Like, I thought it was supposed to be he found a dark place in his heart, and now it's, you know, it's exposed. I'm thinking it was like that. I thought that was the type of thing that we're going with, but apparently it's not. So I'm trying to figure out specifically, what is this Edge heel character even doing? On top of that, the timing of it makes no sense, because Edge won his last two feuds. He beat Seth Rollins and he beat Miz. He won his last two feuds. How the hell are you gonna come out once you turn heel and say, oh, I was weak? I'm like, in what fashion were you weak? Like, you've been winning. Like, you've been winning matches, bro. How are you weak? I don't understand that. So I was confused at that. And I'm still going to be confused until I really have a full understanding of things. I'm more confused at the fact that why the hell is Edge challenging AJ Styles for a rematch? You ain't lose. Like you ain't lose. Unless you trying to prove that you can win cleanly, different story. If you can win without Damian Priest distraction or any type of distraction, then different story. But I was confused at the fact that he challenged him to a rematch. AJ should be the one that's upset, angry, which he is. But he should have been the one first saying, like, I want Edge. Give me Edge. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even like that. So here we are. A match at WrestleMania. A match that happened at WrestleMania. It was good. Bit slow paced. I thought it was going to be the best match of the night, or the match of the whole damn pay-per-view, but Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes stole that whole entire, so can't say that. Will the rematch be better? I think the rematch will be good. That's all I can say. I think the rematch will be good. Maybe the same, maybe different. Only time will tell, but I'm expecting a good match. Now, if they're gonna go trilogy, and they have the ability to do so, if they do go trilogy, if AJ beats Edge this Sunday, then they can do a trilogy, and it can be in the Hell in a Cell, because Hell in a Cell is next month. It's June 5th. So if they want to do it like that, I'm cool with it. So I got AJ Styles actually winning this, so that way I could see that final match in the Hell in a Cell. I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. Hell yeah. Absolutely. So I got AJ Styles winning. I'm confident on that. AJ wins. Confident, bar none. Alright. Moving on. Charlotte Flair will defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey in a I Quit match. I hated that match at WrestleMania. I hated that match to death. I swear to God, I hated that match to death because it was just such a mess. Like, God, it was just things weren't getting executed correctly. Moves weren't even flawed. Moves were so flawed. It was like it was such a mess of a match, and it's crazy because their match in 2018 wasn't bad. It was actually really good. To come 3 years later, maybe 4 years. No, it's 4 years later. It comes 4 years later, and they have this. What the hell is this? What was that, bro? That was what was that? No, bro. So this I Quit match, I don't even know what the hell I'm going to see. Are we going to see the same thing? Are we gonna like I'm curious what we're gonna see because I don't know. I'm curious, obviously, but only time to tell. See what's up. Ronda actually should have won at WrestleMania. Would have actually made better. So in fact, we have Royal Rumble winners, and neither Royal Rumble winner won anything at WrestleMania. So that's a little bit of a thing. Oh shit. Just broke my chair. Of course, this match is gonna end in some type of submission. Either Rousey gonna have Charlotte's arm in a very awkward way, or Charlotte's gonna have Ronda's legs in a very awkward way, or somebody's body's about to be contorted in a very awkward way. I know it's gonna end in some type of submission, and then it's gonna ask, do you quit? Like I quit, things like obviously that's what I Quit match is. Does Rousey win this Sunday? Technically it wouldn't make any sense because if you were to have her win, it would have been at WrestleMania, not WrestleMania Backlash. I don't know who wins. You know what? I'll just throw it out here. I got Ronda Rousey becoming SmackDown Women's Champion. I got her winning this Sunday. Yes, I have her winning this Sunday. She's about to twist Charlotte Flair's arm into something serious, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. That's what I'm going with. Yes, Ronda Rousey wins, bar none. All right. The epic rematch between the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus the visionary Seth Rollins. Their match at WrestleMania stole the show. It stole night one, and it damn sure stole the entire pay-per-view. That was the best match of that whole entire pay-per-view. What are we going to see in their rematch? Probably the same thing. Probably steals the night again. Probably tears the house down again. So I'm not expecting anything less than what I saw last month. Well, it's not even last. Yeah, it was last month. It was April, right? Now, I'm not thinking it will be the same. That's the thing. I'm not thinking it'll be the same exact match, but it will be as good. Now, we got another predicament here. The same type of predicament that we have for AJ and Edge. See, when I thought about this match before, when I heard there was going to be a rematch, or when it was told, I kind of sat here and said, you know what? Can they do a trilogy? Could they? And I'm thinking they can't because, listen, Hell in a Cell is personal. That match is the final match. It's the one match that you settle everything in, right? It's either personal. It's either for personals, either a once and for all. It's those type of matches. I don't know if Cody and Seth will be in that type of environment. I'm not sure. But then again, if you really think about it, how many matches is going to be in Hell in a Cell? Because they can, I honestly, being honest, if Charlotte and Ronda, if Ronda wins, then we literally may have that match in Hell in a Cell. There's so many matches that literally can be in Hell in a Cell next month that it's just ridiculous. There's 3 matches that can be in that structure. Will it happen? I don't know, but I'm not sure. That's why I'm trying to figure out who wins. Does Cody beat Seth twice? Does Cody beat Seth twice? Right now, I don't know. Seth is one of the most over guys right now. Like, it's literally Roman, it's Seth, it's Cody. It's literally, those are the top three right now, most over guys in the business, right? In WWE right now. I don't know specifically if Cody beats Seth twice. I feel like Seth is going to win. And then they might do the trilogy in Hell in a Cell. They literally might be that way. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling, bro. And it might be that way. So you know what? I'm going to put it out there. I say Seth wins. I say Seth Rollins wins. And then we have a Hell in a Cell. Cody versus Seth 3. Simple. That's how I'm going about it. That's it. That's how I'm doing it. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Seth wins. We got trilogy Hell in a Cell. We literally have 3 matches that have a potential to be in the Hell in a Cell next month. 3. I don't want to see Charlotte versus Ronda again. I don't want to see that shit. But it's possible it could be in the Hell in a Cell. So yeah, fine. That's it. I got Seth winning. All these matches leading up to the main event. It is Drew McIntyre teaming up with the Raw Tag Team Champions RK Bro versus the Bloodline, which consists of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, and the undisputed Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the big dog, Roman Reigns. Now I'll say it, because I wanted to make a video about it, but I was like, nah, no point. I'll tell you like it is. People have been saying, oh, the RK Bro versus Usos Unified Tag Team Championship match being canceled was lazy booking. I will not tell you it was lazy booking. I will just simply tell you it was stupid. Because there was nothing smart about canceling that match. Because if you wanted to, you could unify the tag team championships right then and there. Honestly, that's not the best pay-per-view to do so, obviously. I don't believe it is. Like, you would want to do that on a bigger stage than WrestleMania Backlash. WrestleMania Backlash has never been a huge stage. It never has been. But apparently they're going to save that for the stadium live shows coming out in the summer, which is still kind of stupid. But if that was your plan, you should have executed it that way instead of just doing it the way you did it, and now it looks stupid. Now it just looks dumb. Listen, we all know this match is going to be great. This is going to be a good match. This is going to be a fantastic match. Everybody in this match, we already know what they do. Put them all together. Should be a fantastic affair. The problem is just how it was booked. Because listen, the SmackDown after WrestleMania, Roman came out. A little bit of celebrating. Here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Random, by the way. And then the Usos just kick his jaw in. Right then and there, you should have set up Shinsuke versus Roman Reigns. I would have been fine with that. I think the world would have been fine with that, only because if you remember, Shinsuke got screwed out of a title shot due to Roman Reigns. And you could have just played that out. But because Shinsuke can't really talk English that well, he's not going to really come out there and say that. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to come out and sit. Bleh. He ain't going to come out and say, 2021, last year, Roman screwed me over. At the WrestleMania Backlash, I take what was supposed to be mine. I mean, he don't sound like that. But you get what I'm saying. At least that narrative is right there. You could have used it. Boom, it would have been straight. Because Rick Boo's getting hurt actually just puts Shinsuke in front. But sad reality is, ever since Rick Boo's got hurt, Shinsuke hasn't done a damn thing. I don't think he's actually had a match since. So that that's just wasting talent, isn't it? So it's like I don't know what they're doing. I don't. But regardless of it, who wins? I guess the bloodline win, right? Like I guess the bloodline win. Maybe Riddle takes the pin. I don't know. Because if Drew McIntyre and RK Bro win, then it would have to be if Drew McIntyre and RK Bro win, then it would have to be Drew McIntyre probably kicking one of Jimmy or Jay's jaws in, and then boom, get the win. Or maybe Randy Orton gives an RKO to one of the Usos and they win. Like if that happens, all right, fine. I think either way, I don't give a fuck who wins this match because personally, this match should not be here. This match makes no sense. This match is retarded. We're being honest, but it is what it is. Listen, I don't care who wins, but if I was to pick a winner, I pick the Bloodline to win, just to keep Roman's momentum still going. Even though this man has had momentum for like almost 2 years now, so I don't know how much momentum more you can give him, but it is what it is. All right. And that's the Wrestlemania Backlash pay-per-view. We're going to be here on Sunday, even though Sunday is Mother's Day. I will still be here to watch this pay-per-view and to review it. You already know how we do. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love, support. As always, you already know what it is. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.